why purification is important for everyone. The word purification is often associated with puritanical, which evokes images of holier than thou people doing moral policing over everyone else. Given that imagery, most people may think they don't want to have to do anything with purification. However, purification essentially is freeing us from the impurities that distort our perceptions and misdirect our actions. Consider, for example, the impurity of alcoholism. Those infected with it value alcohol more than everything else. Just for a few drinks, they may risk losing their wealth, health, reputations, relationships, and even life. If they could just free themselves from that impurity, their life would be so much better. They would value the things that are of actual value, and thus live happier and better. We may not have an impurity as gross as alcoholism in our consciousness, but we all have impurities such as lust, anger, greed, weak-mindedness, attachment. Even a warrior as powerful as Arjuna was afflicted by weak-heartedness, which prevented him from fighting in the most important war of his life. No wonder Krishna urged him to free himself from that impurity. Kutastva kashmalamidam vishame samupastitam anarajushtam aswargam akirtikaram Arjuna. By highlighting that the impurity was making him act in unworthy ways. If we see purification as essentially the removal of perception distorting impurities, then we can see purification as a means for protecting and empowering ourselves. And how can we purify ourselves? Different traditions may give specific do's and don'ts that can sometimes seem to be puritanical. However, underlying them all and superseding them all is the unifying principle. Connecting with the all-pure divine Krishna is the most potent way to purification. He is present within our hearts as our omnibenevolent friend, and He makes Himself accessible to us externally through various divine manifestations. Bhakti Yoga, for connecting with all these manifestations, Bhakti Yoga provides us many powerful and effective ways. And when we purify ourselves by practicing Bhakti Yoga, we don't just become free from illusory perception, we also become free for gaining spiritual perception for. Thus, by connecting with Krishna, we can not only practically value the things that we already know are of great value, we can also come to know the value of the thing that is of supreme value, Krishna himself. He is the embodiment and fulfillment of everything our heart longs for. Vasudevah Sarvamiti, Gita 7:19. In loving him, we find a supreme solace and supreme satisfaction. To summarize, purification removes the mismatch between the things we value and the things of actual value.